Hello, Dr. Simba there once again. Today I want to discuss something very important: how not to lose a customer and how to maintain a customer. Once you have built your customer base, you are supposed to maintain this customer base. You are supposed to keep them. And there are some small things that you may overlook and think that they are not irrelevant. They are just irrelevant in maintaining your customer, but they are very important. Like, for example, I will give you only 5 elements that what you're supposed to do not to lose a customer, be it that you're a staff or you are the owner of the business. One, you should avoid at all cost discussing customer A with another customer. Say, for example, you have a customer A here. You should not discuss customer B with the customer A. This customer A that you're discussing about customer B will always feel insecure when dealing with you, because once he knows that you're discussing an issue of a customer or a matter on a customer B, will always think that you also discuss with customer B about the customer A. So this puts the customer in an uncomfortable scenario. Now, the other thing is staff should avoid discussing customers openly. How about this? When a customer knows that you're discussing them or overhears, sometimes you may be it is just reckless statements that are made by staff and about a customer. The customer, when they hear about this, they will always feel insecure, that they are not comfortable with buying your service or being at your premise. And this makes you lose this business just without knowing. They may not come and tell you that this is what you're saying or this is what they had, but instead they will always run away silently. The other thing, staff should avoid at all cost discussing their social support, social supporting events. If you are you are supporting an event, be it political event or you are supporting games, you should not involve that engagement with the customer. Do not show that you are supporting either. You should not be partisan. Say, for example, you support football. This, you just say, I am a Man U person. Another person say, I'm an Arsenal person. I support Arsenal. I support you. These things you should not be, because the customer that you're discussing about or with, this customer could be your opponent, could be supporting the opponent. So this also, football sometimes it's a very sensitive issue, a very sensitive concern, that you may think that it is just something normal because you are supporting and you look, yes, I know this, you understand football. But on the other side, the customer, you are losing this customer based with the fact that the customer will always feel, by the way, these people are Man U people, these people are Arsenal people, and they feel, we were beaten and they don't support me. Any customer needs to be supported all the time. That even if they support A, you should go with A. They support B, you should go with B. And actually, just avoid it. That's the best way. On political matters, do not show them that you're supporting any of their side. Just be neutral. That's the best. Just be neutral. And to avoid it, don't discuss it, that you're supporting which party or something like that. Do not, because this person could be supporting the opponent. So your political stand should not be brought to work. The other thing, and that is very sensitive, the fourth element, is that your staff should never ever try to bring to your guest their social and private matters. They should not discuss these things too with the guest. For example, There's your social activities. You have a wedding, you have a fundraising at home, you have something. This should not be brought to the guest. Meaning that if you have a wedding or a fundraising, you bring these performers to the guest and telling them to support you or contribute towards your event. These guests came to enjoy. They came to rest. They came to have a dream of their lifetime. Now today you are telling them to come and contribute. They may contribute, yes, sometimes they may contribute, but at the long run, this customer is uncomfortable. He did not come to contribute. He came to rest at the end of the day. So keep your social activities aside. Do not engage with your customers. Now, the fifth thing is a very normal one. Stop over discussing irrelevant issues with your guest. In service industry, when you start discussing past events, say for example, this guest was there before and is a repeat guest, you should not avoid discussing the previous occurrences, the previous events, how it was when the guest was there, even if you are there and you know the guest, even if you know each other. Be professional and go professional way. You should not talk to the guest about the previous, because one, this guest could be coming with a different person or accompanied by a different person than previous time. This may put your guest in an uncomfortable situation. The other thing, every guest like being handled in a private manner. Discreet is very important when it comes to service industry. Don't show that you know. Don't be over friendly to this guest, because maybe they don't want to be known that they always come to your premise. They don't want to be known that they are the best customers there. Let them be handled in a professional manner. Give your guests space. They all deserve their personal space, and they will all love your brand if handled in a privacy manner. Know your limit. That is a nutshell. Just know your limit, and your guests will always be happy. Be professional at all times in your work. Thank you. See you in the next episode.